Breaker, breaker, listen up. Daniel here. Every single one of you, owner-operators and company hands, you're sitting on a time bomb. It's got a $16,000 fuse on it, and it's called a DOT inspection. If you get pulled into the chicken coop, or a bear decides to do a roadside check, and you don't have your paperwork square, you're looking at losing hours, getting your wheels locked up, and paying fines that'll empty your pockets. We're talking up to 16 grand for an hour of service violation alone. I'm going to show you the better way to get the officer off your back and hammer down faster than you can say 10-4. Here's the no-brainer solution. It's simple. The compliance binder. Stop throwing your important papers in a greasy glove box or a crumpled folder. That looks sloppy. And when you look sloppy, that bear is going to start picking things apart. We're professionals, right? So let's act like it. First of all, you should grab a cheap 3-ring binder and some plastic sheet protectors. Print a simple cover page with your company name on it, DOT number and MC number. Make sure it looks sharp, shows you mean business. A couple bucks spent here saves you thousands in fines and hours in detention time. All right, so checklist. What do you put in these sleeves? I've broken this down into the core stuff that must be done in that cab. Put these in order, make it easy for the inspector. It makes them happy and puts you back on the road faster. Here's the checklist. Don't skip a single thing. Number 1. Proof of insurance. That's your certificate of insurance and your ID cards. First thing they'll look for. All right, so some quick advice around insurance, since we're talking about certificates of insurance. Let me tell you about LogRock. Stop wasting your time calling every agent out there. LogRock is the easiest way to get cheap truck insurance. You'll fill out one application, LogRock shops the markets and finds you the best possible rates. We cut the complexity. We treat safety as a data problem, checking compliance 24/7 so you don't have gaps that cost you a higher premium. So stop wasting your time and money. LogRock helps you get a quote in less than 5 minutes. Click the link below in the description and get a quote. All right, next thing, truck and trailer registrations. You need both originals or clean copies. Don't forget the annual inspection reports for both your tractor and the trailer. IFTA license, your International Fuel Tax Agreement license for the current year. Keep it current, boss. This keeps your state permits straight. Driver credentials, your current CDL and your medical certificate. Keep your physical qualification stuff together. ELD documentation. 2 items here, the ELD instruction sheet, reference card, and the ELD malfunction guide. This is crucial. All right, next, paper logs, the safety net. The FMCSA requires you to have a minimum of 8 days of blank paper logs in the truck in case that ELD goes south. Don't get caught with your pants down. Keep at least 2 full packs in the back of the binder. Current load paperwork. This is the temporary stuff, your bill of lading and any permits specific to the load, like hazmat permits if applicable. State permits. Some states like Kentucky demand specific permits. If you run those lanes, get them in the binder. All right, so here's some owner-operator specific paperwork. Now for the guys running their own rig or leasing on. Don't forget these. You need a copy of your lease agreement. If you're leased onto an authority, make sure you have that in there. A certificate of authority. If you've got your own authority, it's not required, but it's a good document to have handy. It shows you got your own authority and you've got your stuff together. Your UCR receipt, the Unified Carrier Registration Receipt for the current year. I like to keep a copy of that in my rigs too. Look, getting inspected is a pain in the ass. You got a load to deliver, you got a delivery time to meet. It throws your whole schedule out of whack. But it's their job, it's something we have to deal with. When you hand that officer this clean, organized binder, you are telling them, without saying a word, that you are a professional. You're squared away. You don't have an attitude, and they won't have one either. If you don't have an attitude, they won't have one either. Stay safe out there, keep the grease off the roads, watch out for those 4-wheelers, and keep that binder locked and loaded. 10-4, I'm out.